Oh, you got a dog. You got a friendly dog. And a new painting. Is that supposed
How
to be
you doing?
Dracula or something? Okay. Interesting painting. Okay, Randall, speak to me.
I only have one question. Are you willing to kill people for money? I'm just joshing you, partner. Had to ask, for old time's sake. Lord knows you've killed enough for the both of us, and then some. I heard about you taking down Judge Richter, Red Bear, and Sergio. Damn fine work by all accounts.
Thank you.
I know you might have a lot of different reasons for coming here, but I want you to know I appreciate it. Fact is, I could use your help. My goal is to find Marco and kill the son of a bitch, plain and simple. We even got the NCR bankrolling us this time, thanks to Mr. Brookshire. Truth is that we're in a tight spot here. When Marco came to Frost Hill, he brought a passel of outlaws with him, all of them a rough bunch. I'm talking about the hardest, meanest vermin west of the Mississippi, gathered over years of raiding. We ain't taking no prisoners up here. It's gonna be sorta like what we did back in Vegas, except this time, we finish it, together. Marco has nowhere else to run now. It's gonna be tough, partner, and downright bloody. You let me know when you're ready to start, and I'll get you on track. I'd tell you not to distract me with questions, but I reckon that would be downright rude, considering everything that's transpired. If you're curious, ask away. So long as you don't keep me away from my typing for too long, I reckon somebody has to keep this outfit organized.
Type it. I'd like to ask you a question. I'd like to go after the first target. I need to get going. Yeah, let's talk to him first.
Ask away.
How do you become a ghoul?
Oh, how did I become a zombie? Yeah, I can say that shit with impunity now. Zombie, motherfucker. Anyway, Sugar had busted me up, then buried me up to my neck in dirt, not far from some old wayside. Made me sick as fuck. There I am, wasting away, sun burning my head, thinking it can't get worse. Wrong. Fucking giant ants showed up, about to chomp my dome off. Right when I'm about to become a snack for the bugs, a pack of wild dogs comes running in. Chew up the ants, then run 'em off. I'm thinking, hallelujah for man's best friend. Wrong again. Big alpha dog came up and commenced to humping my face. Did it all night. So that mangy fucker is making love to my ear when finally I hear gunshots, despite my impairment. Thought I'd finally caught a break. Dogs run off, but it was the jackals that found me. Cocksuckers had a real laugh at me, half ghoulified and covered in dog jizz.
That's horrifying. Please continue. Please stop. I'm fighting the urge to gag. No, continue, please.
Well, jackals shackled me and hauled me around, made me their zombie slave. They just assumed I was some random hobo in the wastes. I ended up taking a page out of old Marshall Cooper's playbook. Late one night, I used a fork to kill their leader, then grabbed a gun. Jackals are all pussies, of course, so they ran off. I did manage to kill 2 of them, though. After that, I got my bearings and headed north.
Why didn't you return to the Mojave?
Jackals hauled me up north to begin with, and I wasn't sure what was going on back in Vegas. For all I knew, the judge was still around. I ain't proud of everything I've done, but it worked out. I was on the road when somebody told me Marco was up in Utah. Hearing that gave me real purpose again, something to work towards. I got on as a caravan guard and got up here not long after that. I started to figure it was nothing. I'd heard stories of Marco dying for years until I saw him. He was outside town, had a gang with him. Deep down I knew he'd be too fast or one of his boys would plug me first. I'd have to wait, but at least I knew where he was. I went back with a caravan, used my paycheck to get geared up, and that's when Brookshire found me. He told me that NCR had a stake in Frost Hill, wanted to fund a bounty hunting expedition. All they needed was some leadership. By that time, word had gotten around about your doings in the Mojave, so Brookshire figured I'd be a good fit to corral his gang of misfits. I mean, it's going to work, but Sometimes I have my doubts about all this, the way things turned out. I regret starting you down this path.
Questions.
Ask away.
When you say you regret setting me on this path, what do you mean?
I got into this business because of revenge. Do you know what revenge is? It's a special kind of hatred that burns in your soul. It can motivate you, it can keep you alive, and it can poison you. When I gave you that pistol, I put that weight on you, and that ain't right. To know that I put you in a place, in a lifestyle that will have you looking over your shoulder your whole life, it hurts.
I only wanted to see that justice was served. You have nothing to regret. I knew what I was getting into and have no regrets. It was a privilege to work with you. We all have to live with our choices. That's life. I didn't realize losing your was a side effect of ghoulification. I knew what I was getting into. No regrets.
Let's just get through all this before we start congratulating each other and talking about privileges. Jesus.
More questions.
Ask away.
Why do you think I'll be Why do you think I'll be looking over my shoulder once Marco is dead? Nobody will want to cross us.
Plenty will steer clear, to be certain. There are always others out for your blood. Some want to land themselves in your legend by killing you. Seen it happen. There'll come a time when you don't pay attention, get careless, or just get unlucky, and somebody will make their move. See, you're carrying a brand. You're a killer. That's how people will always see you, for good or bad. And the ones you killed, they'll haunt you. Somebody once told me, blood will have blood. You can't stop it. All you can do is survive it.
Questions.
Ask away.
What will you do once Marco is dead?
Been a long time since I've seen home. My real home. Hot and humid doesn't sound so bad when you're freezing your nuts off. Hell of a long trip back to Mississippi, but I reckon that's where I'll go. I've missed it, even with all the hurt that comes with thinking of it. Fact is that I'm tired. Tired of fighting. Tired of knowing that I'm alive and my family is dead. I wish I'd died with them, truly. If I can make it back there, I know what I'm going to do.
There are still some people around who care about you, and just so you know, killing yourself isn't the way. Wouldn't your family want you to live on? All the self-pity is distracting. We need to focus on finding Marco. People care about you. I like you, Randall.
Yeah, I forget sometimes. You get in the habit of detaching yourself from other people in this business so you don't feel too much. I'm just talking out of my ass anyway. Let's get back to work.
Questions.
Ask away.
I'm going to ask all the questions, then I'll see where I'm at. Yeah. So, what's up with Frost Hill? Is it friendly or not?
That's a complicated matter, my friend. See, the NCR has a bounty out on just about everybody in this here canyon. Thing is, most of them are just outcasts and poor folk, not really bad, except for Marco and his crew. A lot of them came up here to get away from one type of government or another, be it NCR, Legion, or whatever. Damnable thing is that most of them are loyal to Marco right now, mainly because they see us as part of the NCR. I'm hoping that if we can whittle away some of Marco's muscle, people will start to have a change of heart. I ain't no NCR stooge. Somebody wants to pay me for bounties? Fine. You want me to conquer your territory for you? That dog won't hunt. If we can clean out the worst of them, then maybe the NCR will see this place as legitimate. Might even grant amnesty, or so they say. We got a lot of graves to fill before that's on the table, though. We'll see.
I have questions.
What's on your mind?
What's the story on Brookshire?
He's some sort of NCR agent, man. You can never tell with those weasels. They got nice suits, silver tongues, and deep pockets. As long as they keep paying for bounties, and I get to run things my way, I got no complaints. He seems squared away as far as I can tell.
Believe he's in one of the other buildings that we haven't gone into yet. Questions?
What's on your mind?
What's the deal with Ford?
Ford's a youngster with a big mouth and a chip on his shoulder. I've seen plenty like him over the years. He ain't bad or nothing, but he is just about useless. Maybe you can teach him a thing or two, and he won't be such a pain in the ass. What's on your mind?
Questions. How did you track Marco here?
Man like Marco comes around, word travels fast. I believe he made some feeble attempt to conceal his identity at first. Rumors that he even used a different name for a spell, tried to settle down. I can't imagine a man like him living any sort of normal life. Story is that he had a run-in with some local toughs, killed 5 of them outside the saloon. Wasn't long before people figured out who he was, what with him shooting like the devil and a band of outlaws in tow. I haven't even gotten a look at him, but he's here. I know it. He stays up in those mines most of the time, leaves the dirty work to his peons. When I got set up here with the other hunters, things turned ugly right away. We lost some, but we gave as good as we got. Marco ain't stupid, of course. He'll keep biding his time until he feels strong, or until his back is up against the wall. Mark my words, though, when he does show, it's going to get biblical. Fire, brimstone, and all that good shit. What's on your mind?
Oh boy. Oh wow. There's a lot of questions. Okay, so I'm going to see where we're at, and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. It's actually been a couple hours in real life. My headphones are sitting funny, so sorry about that. I just noticed this poster on the wall.
How you doing?
Open Janet's Baby. God, what's the name of that movie? It was, okay, Janet's Baby. This fall, Albert Breach, in association with John Goodman, proudly presents a tale of unbelievable horror, unbridled lust, and arbitrary procrastination. Janet's Baby. Steel your senses for debauchery, time travel, and child abandonment as Albert Breach delivers a terrifying new chapter in his ongoing saga of the Wastes. Will Al be reunited with his offspring? Is his child in fact the spawn of Satan? Has Janet abandoned Al to fornicate with demons? Find out in Janet's Baby. It's Rosemary's Baby, that's the name of it. Disclaimer, consult your physician before engaging in intercourse immediately after viewing Janet's Baby. Side effects may include blindness, salivation, vaginal spasms, visions of Jesus Zimmer, syphilis, time travel, demonic possession, and or conception of the Antichrist. Please direct any legal inquiries to Ferret Goodman and Whistles LLP. Okay, Rosemary's Baby, Janet's Baby. Janet. Okay, I'm going to do one of the first missions, and then we'll talk more with Steven, since we have talked to him a lot already. So, Randall.
What you got?
Got a mission? I want to kill stuff. What's the first target?
I got to tell you, I'm downright giddy about this. It's just like the old days. You excited too? Ready to get out and kill some bad guys?
Absolutely. Hell yes, I guess so. For flock's sake, just give me the name already. Hell yeah.
Good. Now squash that bullshit right now. You better harden the fuck up when you go after this bunch, because they're killers, every one of them. The first is Garza, a Mexican sharpshooter who served as Marco's scout for years. He's a first-rate marksman by all accounts. Word is that he's in Buxton Mine, where he's holed up with a trio of hussies, the Amantes or whatever. I can't speak that shit. It's a crazy man with 3 bloodthirsty bitches. Enough said. Any questions?
What else can you tell me about the women accompanying Garza? I don't have... Yeah, tell me about the women.
Garza is reportedly something of a ladies' man, so much so that he always has a stable of sluts on hand, no matter the circumstances. Crazy bitches feed him, bring him supplies, even fight for him, screaming like banshees on the rag. Goddamn terrifying if you ask me. Then again, maybe Garza is smarter than all of us. At any rate, keep your eyes open for him and his manatees.
Manatees. Okay, I don't have any more questions.
Good, just keep your head down and do what you do best. I'll see you when you get back. Oh, almost forgot. If you're gonna be running around out in that freezing ass cold, might as well dress for it. Here's something I had stowed away.
Mountain Drifter outfit, Drifter's hat and wraps added. Okay, let's take a look at this outfit. Mountain Drifter's outfit. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's see how it compares to my armor that I've been wearing. It's DT10. Brown coat is DT17. I'm going to stick with the brown coat. Drifter's hat is 1. Hat and wrap is 1. My current hat is 1. Let's try them. Drifter's hat. No, I do not like that. Hat and wraps. No, don't like that either. Yep, that's more like it. Okay. Let's go find this next person. Okay. It is ways away. So, if there's anything that happens along the way, I will, of course, put it in the video. Till then, I'll see you there.
Heard of you. Some kind of hot chopper Mojave, right? Well, let me set things straight. I'm the fucking alpha dog here. Not that I'm worried. I hear you didn't do shit to help out Randall. Left him to get zombified. Fucking shitbird move. Got anything to say, shitbird?
We already talked. I don't want any trouble. I'm just here to do my job, same as you. Whatever, bub. Flock you and your attitude. I've killed more men than you can count. I don't want any trouble.
Oh, aren't you a nice person? And that you're to be tackled when you're a shitbird fucking pussy.
Kind of want to shoot him. Kind of want to shoot him suddenly. I liked him. Now I kind of want to shoot him. You are pale. Okay, let's move on.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 have been taking some hits.
I'm actually helping you kill outlaws. And we're gonna be the most badass team in history.
Don't talk. Okay, we're here. Buckstone Mine. Buxton. Whatever. Let's go in. Okay. Don't know why that happened. Oh, there's there's nothing in here, it looks like. Hello? Anybody home?
I'll be quiet as a grass snake, slipping through the weeds and eating rats.
Grenades! Grenades! Okay, so note to self, watch out for trip mines. Thank you. And where was that? That was... There it is. Oop, stutter. Who pushed me? No one did. Keep wanting to hit VATS to see if I can... Oh god, there's bottle cap mines. I actually had to run all the way back over here from the camp. I'm not seeing any more trip mines. Oop, oop, there's a bottle cap mine. And there's a person. Guys. Really, guys? Outlaw. Nothing of interest. Okay. Thought that was another mine sitting there. Any tripwires? There's one. Boing! Where's the grenades? Whatever. Keep moving forward, guys. Got some kind of camp here. Got a lady dancing over there. Outlaw, 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 outlaw. Garmer. And Bubba. He's a super mutant, and I think that outlaw hussy sees us. Really? Ow. Oh, out of ammo. And I'm dead again. Oh, I wasn't watching my health. Oh, it's saved right here. And he's frozen. That's not good. Oh, okay, he unfroze. Say down, I mean stay down. There we go. Got one more. Oh, I was going to kill him. Okay. So, let us see if we have to get fingers again. Search Bubba. Okay, no fingers. Interesting. Got a super sledge. He never used it. Oh. It's because that wasn't the guy we were going for. Okay. What's going on? Garza, what the flock is Marco? Where the flock is Marco? We're getting picked apart by goddamn bounty hunters, and he's off hiding in the Flockin' Hills like some hermit. We gotta get organized, or pretty soon Randall and his gunmen are going to hunt us all down like animals. Now, how flocked up is this? He tells us to stay put and then disappears without a word. I'm not saying we should go against his instructions, but I don't like sitting around and waiting to have my finger chopped off. We've got to take the fight to the bounty hunters at some point. I'll keep in touch. Ingram. Okay. Okay, cool. Back to Randall and his crew. Do you say anything?
What you got?
Wait here, let's talk about tactics, trade equipment. I'd like to ask you a question.
Yeah, sure thing.
How can I make the best use of your skills? How do you feel about the NCR? What do you hope to gain from bounty hunting? Where are you from? Is there any reason to act so self-assured? It seems like you're overcompensating. We'll do this. Well, let's... that's unique dialogue. Let's choose them.
I grew up shooting geckos on the farm, so I'm pretty good with a gun. I'm actually one of the best shots around. That's what everyone tells me, you know. I could use a blade, too. This one time, I was visiting this saloon, and there were like 3 hobos, and they all jumped me. I was all like, ah, yeah, get it, yeah. What, you want some of this? And they were like, oh, no, don't kill me. Oh, no, you're so cool.
Okay,
Yeah, sure thing.
I gotta talk to him some more. Have you ever actually killed anyone?
Easily over a dozen. One was a petter-ass cowboy who'd come down from town, raping and, like, eating children. He was a rough one. He tried to rape me, but I shot off his junks with a shotgun. Then I made him eat it. Nasty fucking pet-ass cat it coming.
Thanks for clarifying that. That's just disgusting, even if it is a complete lie. I think I'm just going to stop asking questions for now. Well, thanks for clarifying.
You got it. Anytime.
One more.
Yeah, sure thing.
Why do you think you're such an effective killer?
Because of my balls, that's why. I'm also fucking smart. I'm talking street smart. I'm a goddamn street genius. I can beat people a mile away. One day, I'll be remembered as the greatest killer ever. Maybe even better than you and Randall. You wait and see.
Okay, one more.
Yeah, sure thing.
Have you ever considered doing something other than bounty hunting? You might not be cut out for it.
This is some kind of a fucking test, isn't it? You're trying to, like, mind fuck me with, like, proctology? Yeah, well, I am a born killer. Nothing else for me to do. People talk about Rangers and Centurions. They don't scare me. You know, I kicked the shit out of a Ranger once. I was in this bar outside Reno. Some Ranger came in, started laying hands on the bartender, Pam. I told him knock it off. He said, "Hey, I'm a Ranger, you little maggot." And I told him, "I'm Ford, the famous bounty hunter." I could tell he was scared. He went for his pistol, but I shot it out of his hand. So we squared off, and he gave me his best shot. Pow! Right in my kisser. I didn't even flinch. Then I gave him the palm strike of death like this. I was like, whoa, yeah. Yeah. I could have broken his neck, but I held back. One hit was all it took to knock him out. Then Pam kissed me and we fucked in a room. Rangers. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's move on. Oh, we can fast travel. Nice.